Welcome back to another episode of the Whiskey and Insurance Podcast. This is our 31st episode of the podcast. Today's podcast, we're going to discuss a Smooth Ambler. It has a fine finish. Also, the topic for today's podcast is we're going to actually dive into Talbott, which is another one of our co-hosts, his journey with the 75 Hard Challenge. And so we're going to dive in and ask him some questions in that regard. Any comments or any questions that you guys have, please don't hesitate to shoot them our way and put them in the comment section. Let's take a listen.
Welcome back.
Woo!
Come on now.
Gosh, this is like our, what, fourth location site?
Yeah.
I mean, holy cow.
Hopefully this is a permanent one. No, but it's still not
Keep
done
moving,
yet.
baby.
It's still not done yet.
Yeah.
This is what you guys been waiting
start
for.
of the new pod room. We've been talking about this since January.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
But, you know, life's a little busy.
Yep.
And we've had a couple of the last two episodes we've released were from Marina 27.
Yep.
Yeah.
So once again, shout out to them because they were sponsoring the podcast a couple of episodes for us, which was super awesome. And we got some really neat whiskeys.
We did.
Smoked whiskey, and then they were just neat.
They
So
were.
overall.
We got more to
Yes.
come. Hopefully go back there.
Yeah,
Yes.
we definitely do. So this is the new room,
Man.
and even though it feels a little bland behind us, we've got some more possibly coming for you.
Yeah.
Not possibly. It is.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a nice little sign that sets up behind us.
Wow, you're just giving it away.
Yeah, and in addition to that, Talbot had this really cool idea
I did.
of putting some of these floating shelves that also will kind of sit, you know, around the sign. We're waiting to put the shelves up to see how big the sign is.
We don't even know how big. It could
Yeah.
take up the entire room. We don't
Yeah,
know.
you don't know.
That'd be
So
pretty
the
cool.
shelves, we're waiting to put that up, and then we're gonna begin to put our whiskeys on each of the shelves.
Because we have how many bottles now?
30 plus. I mean, I don't even know.
You
30
got a lot.
plus.
Luke's office is getting a little full.
I literally can't fit another whiskey bottle in my cabinet.
Might
It's
look a
all
little
full.
bad when people come in.
Well, I've got it closed off now.
Oh, okay, there you go.
But no, we want to get them up so it just kind of goes and it reminds us of each of the whiskeys. And I'm not going to lie, there's some of them where I've kind of forgot already.
Oh,
I may have to do a little retaste test.
That's why I have a freaking notes tab. 'Cause when I go and get them, I'm like, bro, I don't even know what we have.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, what do we got today?
Yeah.
well, funny story. We're shooting in the AM.
Yep.
It's currently like 6:45.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Luke called me at 6:20 and decided to tell me that he may or may not have forgotten the bottle at home.
Yeah. I had two bottles actually that were sitting in my garage cabinet shelf, and I just walked on past them.
Yeah.
Hopped in the car and came.
So he decided to call me and ask me to go get a bottle. So I went to the gas station and looked like a alcoholic.
Exactly.
Bought a bottle of bourbon.
You
at
going through a hard
6:30.
life there.
I bought a bottle of bourbon at 6:30 in the morning.
What they say?
Luckily, it was my boy Ahmed. You know, he didn't say anything. But yes.
That's
So
funny.
today we got Smooth Ambler Contradiction Bourbon.
It's got a little elephant on
It
there.
does, and it's on a whiskey barrel.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. But I'm excited. I mean, it's 92 proof,
Yeah.
46% alcohol.
Okay.
I got a quick question for y'all. And as Mark's setting us up. And once again, well, I won't spoil what I'm about to say because we're gonna go into that here in this episode. But I don't even know what I was gonna say. I lost my
You got
train of thought. I know what I was gonna talk about on Talbot, but that's coming in a couple minutes once we pour.
Okay.
But man, I don't remember what I was gonna say before that.
I don't either.
I don't know.
I can't
I
read
lost
you.
it. It's too early in the morning.
It's gonna come back. Don't worry about it. It'll come back. That was nice.
That's
That
cool.
was nice.
Oh, found it. Got it. Let us know. Please comment on whether or not the whiskey barrel is what made me think of this.
Yeah.
Would our listeners like for us to do some research for you guys and talk about like the whiskey aging process? Yeah, it's fine. Here you go, Mark.
Oh yeah, that would be kind of that would be a
And
pretty cool
talking
episode.
about how specific barrels impact it, maybe even go into decanters on a specific episode, and why some people use one decanter over another, and like, you know, how all that goes. Comment below if you'd like us to comment, or not really comment, but talk about that for an episode or two.
Yeah.
Because I've had a couple people ask, like, hey, you know, what are the differences, or what all goes into the whiskey aging process? So yeah,
Also,
that would be pretty cool.
that's
one
what
thing
I
I
was gonna say.
forgot. One thing that caught
came
my
back.
eye on that. Remember, if you guys remember, whenever we got sponsored by the smoking company, the company
Yeah.
that smokes our whiskeys,
Yes.
when we went and had lunch with him, he actually gave me something to infuse a bottle of whiskey. So let us know what bottle we've already tried that you want us to infuse,
Ooh,
and we can
doing a
do
little
that
episode
for an
on
episode.
that. Yeah,
that would
that's
be
not
cool.
bad.
That'd be really cool.
And I'd like to go back to whatever one we do that you guys want us to infuse. I'd like to go back and look to see what the differences are going to be,
Seriously, it would
So-
be kind of crazy.
and we'll post those.
Yeah, no, it'd be fun.
Cool.
All right, so wow, this is an
I can tell you this; it smells strong this morning.
It's-
I haven't even smelled, but I can tell you I can smell this, and it's
it
sitting
is
over here.
92 proof.
It got
Patiently.
Ooh, that smells
sweet, like
really
it's
good.
like a good
yeah.
aroma.
Hey, stop
Yeah.
getting too far ahead. Okay?
Well, can
It's
you come
really
on?
sweet.
Patiently
come on.
crafted Appalachian whiskey in
Gosh.
West Virginia, Tennessee.
I think this is gonna be a good one.
I agree. It
So this
smells
is,
really,
This
really
is
good.
distilled in West Virginia, Tennessee, and Indiana.
Love it.
This is batch number
195.
195 and bottled by Salvador.
Okay.
I kinda like
Thank
it.
you, Salvador.
I kind of like how they do that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
This is the bottle 195 out of this particular batch.
That's it. It makes it unique.
Contradiction is a blend of straight bourbons. The components are a wheated bourbon distilled and aged in West Virginia and merchant bottled bourbon that we carefully sourced. We are very proud of our knack for bringing you great spirits, and we hand make an excellent spirits we hand select. And contradiction is the opportunity to enjoy a single sip, the convergence of these two very different efforts.
Cool.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Let's hit it.
Tell me
let's
what
do a
you
little off
tell
the
me
nose.
what you know. Yeah.
Ooh, that's got to be some honey in there, man. Honey,
No.
vanilla.
Yes.
Apple.
No.
I could smell the vanilla on this one.
Apple.
But where's the sweet coming from? So vanilla, you know, is obvious. I feel like off the nose.
No honey.
No honey. There's gonna be no butterscotch. But what's the other one that we always talk about?
Caramel.
Caramel.
Nope. It's the other one.
Butterscotch.
Nope. It's the other one.
What's that? What the heck?
There's one more. It's a spice.
Cinnamon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Give it to him.
Where's the button?
Which one is it?
It's the third one.
third one.
No. No. Yeah.
What's
Nope.
Rod's used to hear
Each his
this.
own.
There it goes.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
And then I'm hitting me for vanilla.
We're not used to having it. It's usually Rod's.
Oh,
But,
man.
Like, which one is it?
You're missing one more.
Okay.
One big
It's
one.
a. Never mind. I'm not gonna say because it'll give it away. You might get it when you taste it. So here, let's cheers.
Let's do a little cheers. Actually.
Cheers.
Whiskey for the souls, insurance for the wallets.
Mm,
Gosh,
Let me
that's
smell it.
sweet.
that is sweet. Really sweet, but it's good.
Cinnamon, vanilla. What else has got to give that, man? Is this
Is
a
it
sweet-
chocolate
Is
in
this
here?
another sweet flavor?
No, it's a fruit.
A stone fruit.
It is a stone fruit.
It's a lighter whiskey. It's not apricot, is it?
This is good.
Is
Ooh,
it?
No. Cherries.
Dried cherries.
Ooh, hit the button, hit the button.
Fourth one. Yep. Heck yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good.
That's
Anything
really-
else off the palate?
No, it just says it creates a smooth and pleasant finish.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That is really what it is. It
Yeah.
creates a smooth and pleasant finish.
Absolutely.
Right.
I mean,
It's
this
sweet.
is
It's
very-
good. It's not overly sweet.
Nope.
It's got a little bite to it.
Yep.
And it goes down Really,
Very
really
smooth.
smooth.
They said the
It's
taste.
dangerous.
The taste is like the feeling of smooth leather.
This is like 6:45 in the morning.
Does it-
And
when you taste it-
usually when we drink this early, I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
that burns. really
Yeah.
bad."
But this, it doesn't.
When you taste it, does it feel like you're rubbing on the chair? Because that's what it says it's supposed to feel
Oh,
like.
really? I don't know.
Like smooth leather.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it does that. Okay,
Not
let's.
doing it for me.
What's the ratings? Let's get to the ratings.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
No, you got it.
Okay. I like it. It's very smooth, just like they said. It goes down easy. It's not the best I've had.
I'm honestly
I'll give it a 7.5 is where I put it. It's really good bottle. Oh, we didn't talk about the value. Where's the value at?
Oh, value $49.
$49.
Cool.
So we gotta. Okay, I'll give it 7.5. Yep.
8.5.
Whoa.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Okay.
All right, I'm putting this on my try list when I'm done with
Okay,
75.
Yeah,
8.5, Luke?
I like this a lot. And it's got no nuts in it.
Dude, you kill me with that.
So yeah,
fire.
no, I gotta give it nice solid 8.5. Good whiskey, good
Yep.
value.
Yep.
If you want to try it, I highly recommend. And it smells
Amazing.
really good.
Yeah.
It does smell amazing.
So there
Yeah.
is 3 batches of this. This is the upper batch.
Nice.
Okay.
I think there might be
Smooth
one
Ambler's making a good whiskey. So
Yeah.
I love that. All right. So I think we should pause for station identification.
I think we should too. Pause for station identification.
All right, cool. All right, Mark, come on,
Mark,
hop in
come on
behind
in.
us, but
Okay.
you can't really hop. You can't.
Yeah,
you can't
not
really
yet.
hop
No,
on
no,
us.
We got to change shirts.
You know what we got to do is we got to have you refilm that, but in this room now.
Yes,
because we're not
yes.
in the other room.
We should
Yes.
honestly all do it.
I need to refilm it anyway.
That'd be kind of fun. Cool.
All right.
All right,
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Apollo,
you
for
guys.
our
Yeah.
sponsorship.
We want to shout out our sponsor, Apollo Insurance Group. They are one of the largest health insurance brokerages out of the Midwest. They specialize in health, life, dental, vision, a lot of the things you need in regards to insurance they have. So they typically save their clients a lot of money in regards to their premium. So if you don't have someone that's helping you or aiding you through this process or this chaotic world of health insurance, please reach out to them. They fight for you, they specialize in what they do, and they're great at their job.
We're back.
Yep.
We're back.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Apollo,
Yes.
for the sponsorship.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I love saying station identification because
I can tell. That's yours.
I grew up listening to the Royals and Denny Matthews, and so on 610. So for those that tune into Royals baseball and on 610 Sports, Denny Matthews would always get on there and say, "Well, let's pause for station identification." And
I
it'd be like
honestly think I remember that.
it'd be like a 10-15 second blurb of whatever, price chopper
Or what ad it
whatever
was.
ad it was going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault.
But yeah, so I just like saying that for the people that did not grow up listening to Royals baseball. I'm sorry. It's not going to make sense.
I'm also sorry if you grew up listening to it.
That is true. I listened to a lot of 100 lost seasons. So, hey, we're got a cool topic.
Tell us, Luke. What is it about?
I like it because it's about our good friend Talbot over here.
Yes.
And he has been staying steadfast. I don't even know how long it's been.
Today is day 45.
Day 45 into his 75 hard journey. And he has lost. You've had on your weight loss journey. How much have you lost since you've done this, Tal?
This morning, well, I'll just be very transparent. I first weighed in at 274. I was a hefty boy.
Okay.
This morning, actually, I didn't weigh in this morning, but I know I've lost 32 pounds.
What?
That's awesome.
Let's clap
Down
it
to
up for that.
240.
I'll do one better. Here, let's give me a little.
Yeah. I like that.
No, yeah, I have lost 32 pounds. It has been
Yeah.
a crazy journey. It honestly has been the coolest thing I think I have done for myself. And I think the biggest thing is, my whole life, I've always been a little bit overweight, but in my senior year of high school, I was a good weight going into college, and then I tore my labrum. So I had surgery, and then I gained 30 or 40 pounds.
Yeah.
And all my college career, my coaches just told me that I was too fat to throw or all this stuff. And like that, in my head, I was like, I know I'm not, because I was only like 230 in college. And I was like, they're like, you need to lose weight if you want to throw. And in my head, I was like, I don't want to lose weight for you. Just to play. So
See, I was told the opposite. What's so
See, and
wild
that's
to
what
me
I'm
when I was at Rockhurst, my freshman year. Now, granted, I was really physically fit. I was fast. I had a lot of like mobility strength. Like in pitching and baseball, like they put your body. You're supposed to put your body in weird positions, and you have strength in those positions. I was really good at that. And my coach goes, "Hey, we need to add about 10 pounds of weight." I think I was 6'1", 190. 190 was my freshman year weight in college. And he goes, yeah, we need to get you to 200, 205. We need to get you 10, 15 pounds. So, I mean, I was eating everything.
right.
I couldn't put on 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Couldn't put on 3 pounds. Legit. So it's so wild, the different philosophies out there. Too fat to throw.
Yep.
Too skinny to throw.
Right.
Essentially is what they were telling me.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy.
But
I think that's cool, man. I think that your challenge has been pretty dope.
Yeah.
And to bring it full circle, what is the name of the challenge? It's 75
So,
hard.
75 hard.
75
so
hard.
first of all, shout out to Andy Frisella.
Yeah.
If you happen to somehow stumble across this, I did put in for you to come on our podcast. So he has something on his website that you can put in, and if
that's cool.
Yeah, if he wants to come on, he can come on. But I was waiting to really do it until I complete 75.
He's a St. Louis guy, right?
St. Louis guy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
But a little bit, I'll just tell you guys a little bit about the program and why it started. So he was a very, very chunky human being, Andy Frisella.
He's pretty physically fit now.
He is very physically fit now.
Is this the guy that I've seen that'll have his shirt tucked in and wears a belt and all kinds of stuff?
Sometimes.
And bald head?
Not bald head.
Okay.
Not bald head. I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
You know who I'm
Oh,
talking
no,
about.
you're talking, I know the sales guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
No,
sales
he's
guy.
fit.
Yeah.
He's a
Okay,
different.
that's what I'm picturing in my mind.
No,
with
no,
Andy
no.
Frisella.
Here, I'll pull it up while I explain this. But why this came about. So back in 2020, I believe, this became super popular during COVID.
The Covis.
Yeah. This became super popular during COVID. You're thinking of Andy Elliott, by the way. This is Andy Frisella.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
He's just a big dude.
Yeah.
But he always was a part of this huge entrepreneurship group. And he made a bet with some guy that he could get down to 12% body fat in 75 days. If he didn't, he owed them $250,000.
Wow.
So the reason why it's 75 days is because it took him 75 days to get there. And, everyone says it takes 29 days in order to become a habit, blah, 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 all that stuff. And to be honest, I think that's a fallacy. I don't think that's true. Because now, at this point, at 45 days, I have officially gotten to the point where, I don't think I could go 3 days without working out or going on a 45-minute walk.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of this is overcoming objections, and it's supposed to put you in awkward positions. It's not easy. That's why so many people fail, right? And so what it is, there's 6 tasks you have to do daily. You have to do 2 outside, or you have to do 2 45-minute workouts. One has to be outside. Okay? You have to drink a gallon of water a day. You cannot drink alcohol. No cheat meals. You have to read 10 pages of a book each day. You have to take a progress picture each day. Is that it? Am I missing one?
I think you're right on.
Wow. So
yeah, 2 workouts.
And
progress picture, go.
it's taken you
follow diet.
45 days to this point to get to a habit, or what were you meaning by?
Yeah,
you think
I
that's a
mean,
fallacy?
I
Talk
think
about that.
I think 29 days isn't long enough.
Yeah.
Cool, if you can do a diet for 29 days, that's awesome, right? But it's more than that in this. A diet's different to me. A true, being able to stay committed is working out twice a day or not drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
Especially on this, And I used to get to the point, because I still go out, and that's the biggest thing. I read his book. He had an entire book, and he talks about how you should not let this interrupt your daily life. If anything, you should do more. You still need to hang out with friends. If you don't, it's going to be the longest 75 days of your life. You know, like, and I've still gone out. I just don't drink.
Is that hard?
No, and it's not.
It was at first.
It was for sure.
was
Like
at
the
first.
first 29 days, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like I went out the other weekend, not hard at all. People are like, "Why are you not drinking?" I used to at first. I used to be like, "I'm doing 75 hard." Now I'm like, I just not drinking.
I'm good on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh, nice, props to you." Like,
So
I used to use that as an
what will you
excuse.
drink? Just water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I learned something from Andy that he talked about. If I'm having a hard time, like at first, I used to get decaf coffee. Because the only thing that really makes your head want a drink is when you don't have a drink in your hand. So if you get coffee, it takes a while to cool off. So you're going to have one drink pretty much the whole night.
Yeah.
So it's always in your hand. You don't need to go get another drink, you know? And that's one thing that helped me out a lot too. But it's honestly crazy. And like,
Talk about the diet. Let's hear what's
yeah.
Are we not eating Chick-fil-A? I mean,
Absolutely
can we
not.
eat Chick-fil-A? Can we douse a couple of packets of Chick-fil-A sauce on there? I mean,
That
So-
sounds
talk
good.
about that. Yeah.
He,
Yeah.
Give me
he's,
some Chick-fil-A sauce.
he honestly did it right. So there's no certain diet you have to stick to.
Yeah.
He lets you pick a diet. But I did follow what he did. So the first 15 days I did keto
Okay.
because I wanted to shed weight quick. The first 15 days I dropped 15 pounds.
Wow.
I was dropping a pound a day. After 15 days, I went to carb cycling. So I would do 0 carbs one day, 50 grams, 100 grams, 150 grams. As of 2 days ago, I talked to my mom's personal trainer that she uses for bodybuilding. And he created me a meal plan because I have a goal to get down to 15% body fat.
Wow.
So,
You're going to take this a lot further than 75 days.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
so
That's cool.
Honestly, shout out to my mom. She bought me a meal plan with him.
Oh, yay.
For 16 weeks.
Shout out, Mom.
And it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. Like I woke up this morning at 5 to meal prep for lunch and breakfast because I have to get my meals in.
Better get your butt up.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm going to start calling you at 5:30 every morning.
do it.
Good. I do want to hit on.
Play with you.
You won't even be
I'm
up.
not getting up at 5:30 every morning.
Exactly. I do want to hit on something else.
Yeah.
I take a different angle with this. You know, these things this is a challenge, essentially, is what it is. What has it done for you in a positive way? How has it shifted your mindset? How has it shifted your, just ability to see things differently? How's it done that
That's
for
a
you?
great question, Mark.
Well, you guys personally,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna share much on here, but you guys personally know what I've been through during this.
Correct.
And I truly don't think I would be at the point in my life, like mentally, if I wasn't going through this. I think the mental toughness this has brought me is incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. And it's honestly altered myself for the better.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you guys before we started, but like I don't have time for the bullshit anymore.
Oh, I like it.
And some people take that as a negative.
Yeah.
And I don't mean it as a negative. I'm just saying I got shit I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sit here and waste my time when I got stuff I got to do, And I mean, it's honestly it's so crazy because I find myself, there's so many better things I could do when my friends say, hey, we're about to go out, or hey, we're about to hang out. I'm like, sorry, I got my workout I got to do.
Yeah.
I'll be over in an hour. I got to do my 45-minute workout. And they're like, bro, you've already done one. You're fine. I'm like, no,
I got to do it again. I
gotta
got to
do
do
it.
another one.
Yeah.
Because if if you slip,
It's over.
It's over. I had to restart on day one. And that's the thing I forgot to say. If you mess up or miss any of these tasks, it doesn't matter if you forget to take a progress picture. You start over at day one.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. The reason why I did that, I started March 4th. My birthday is May 19th. I end this on May 17th. You're damn straight I'm going to have a drink on
your
May
birthday.
So that is another thing. I can't slip.
Yeah.
Because then I have to restart it. Then I can't drink on my birthday.
That's
That ain't
super
gonna
cool,
happen.
man.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And
Talk about continue to go into the mindset stuff.
Yeah.
How's it helped you prepare for work? And I also have a side question
Uh-huh.
because Tal over here loves gaming. And I mean, loves gaming. And you've been hearing me talk about gaming and how, I mean, I think there's fun parts of gaming, but I also think that it is a big waste of time, in my opinion. How has that impacted your gaming lifestyle? You still getting in an hour or two of gaming every night?
No. I think seriously within the last 43 days, and Rod's can attest to this because I play with him a lot. I seriously think I have logged on maybe 4 times.
Is that true, Rods? Little gamer boy back there behind the camera? That's my gamer boy.
Yeah. And like most of the time, it's literally an hour or 2.
Wow.
It used to be like get home from work, play
Couple
for
hours.
4 or 5 hours.
Drink a bottle of whiskey.
Literally. And now it's like, no, I got shit I got to do.
Yeah.
I don't have
That's
time
cool,
for it.
man. That was one of the things that I noticed that because I used to game a lot in middle school and high school, and I was playing Call of Duty and
Didn't everybody?
all this stuff, right? And FIFA and Madden, and I just played all those games. I mean, every single time I was having buddies over, we were playing FIFA or something, and we played for hours. And then you'd spend hours by yourself practicing so you could beat them the next time, or keep your streak going, right?
Yeah.
And I noticed it really shifted for me my senior year going into freshman year of college. Like and I played a little bit freshman year of college. Played still a little bit sophomore year of college as I was still finishing out, playing college baseball before I made the switch of, hey, I'm going to a career. Once I made that switch to a career, which was here, and I was like full-time, 100% invested, I noticed that like my drive to want to play video games, which earns me no money, doesn't do anything to make me more successful, doesn't help me grow spiritually, mentally, physically. I began to add up all the things that gaming cannot do for me on a daily basis. I was like, why would I spend an hour even doing this? What, so that I could mentally get away? Well, let's just flip the TV on. I'd rather watch the news or watch a Netflix show on whatever. If I've got an hour to kill, I'm doing that rather than gaming. Now, I guess some people can say, well, yeah, I'd just rather play an hour of video games than turn the TV on. Well, that's fine. I mean, I feel like that's okay. But I can tell you this, I don't watch TV every night.
Right.
There you go.
You know what I mean? You just can't. You can't.
No.
Yep.
Like if you want to grow spiritually, mentally, physically, which is one of the big 3 things for me. And one of the things that I've lacked on in my last couple of years is physically. And I've wanted to get back in and fix that. But if I'm not growing those, then how am I not getting better daily?
Exactly. Exactly.
So that's why I wanted to ask that.
Yeah. It's definitely,
That's a good question.
it's one of those things that's not a priority anymore. Now, if I have excess time on the weekends, sure, I'll play.
There you go.
Yeah.
But during the week, no.
Yeah.
Very, very
It's
rarely.
hard to get it in.
It is.
And like, especially with 2 workouts, like it's hard to
that's
get in.
the time. Like when I'm done with my second workout, after I'm done eating dinner at 7:38, I'm like, bro, I honestly just want to go shower and get ready for bed.
I wanna take it back to one thing we were talking about earlier is mindset, which Luke alluded to earlier. You're at work now more than you are at home. Right? That's just the reality of it. This is a crazy business that we're in. We dedicate a lot of hours to this.
I really think any job you do,
Yeah.
you're at your job more than you're at home.
And so your people at home become your family. They become your friends. That's just what it is. You spend more time here than you spend with your kids. It sounds terrible, but that's the facts of the situation. So with that, how has this challenge for you, how has it shifted your mindset when it comes to work? What pluses, what additives have it given you when it comes to your job, your work, your career?
The laziness has gone away at work. Because I've realized I'm at work. So why don't I just make money while I'm at work? Work while you're at work.
Yep.
And my sales have been
So it has impacted.
good.
It has
Absolutely.
impacted your sales.
Absolutely.
Positively.
Absolutely.
Good.
A lot
Good.
better.
Good.
And I think even my clients could see it.
Yeah.
I'm happier every day. I wake up. I don't feel groggy anymore when I wake up.
You're probably more responsive.
Absolutely. I'm more attentive. And another thing that you guys probably don't know, I stopped taking my Adderall.
That's a big thing
That's
for
a
you.
big plus.
I'm no longer taking Adderall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's been one of my goals forever. There's no reason for me to.
Yeah.
I have the The biggest thing that I have seen from not drinking is the mental fog.
Wow.
It's gone. Mental clarity is at an all-time high.
I love that.
And I
That's
think
cool.
it's the best thing that I've ever done.
Maybe I need to stop drinking for.
We'll cheers up another one.
I want some more mental clarity.
And I'm not saying don't drink, because absolutely when I'm done with 75 hard, I will indulge in a nice drink.
They have it in moderation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think it's just showed me that like the way I was drinking was bad.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to drink every night.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. Or
agree.
when it's a hard day or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I just need to go work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's really good because like I even sometimes will find myself hard day, long day. You know, I could just pour a nice glass of whiskey or
It's
have
just
a
an
nice,
easy
nice
escape.
glass of wine.
Yeah. It's an easy escape. And instead, when I've learned that and I go work out, I feel so much better about myself. And I'm ready to attack the next day.
You know, I really wish that I could, and there probably is a way to do it, and I just probably have to go to bed earlier, wake up earlier. But you know, like 75 hard, like I try and think of as a dad with 2 kids and a wife, and like, and not saying that you're not there, right? But you're not. You're have a single life. You have less. You have more time in your hands than a parent would or a spouse would.
I'll say it like this.
Yeah.
Andy Frisella had 2 kids and ran 3 businesses.
Yeah.
When he did that.
I know, and it's. I'm curious how he really managed that daily.
Oh yeah,
Correct.
It's hard.
I feel like already that I don't spend enough time with my kids and my wife.
Yeah,
Already.
I mean, there was times in his book that he was talking about. I mean, he's a very, very, very successful entrepreneur.
Yeah.
He owns supplement superstores. He owns First Form. Okay, he's very successful. There was nights where he said that he would be traveling all day and he would be speaking for 8 hours a day because he's a speaker.
Yeah.
And he would get home and he would still have his outdoor workout, and he would literally take his treadmill outside and push it up and down a street for 45 minutes at 11 o'clock at night. He said there was one point where he took his what's the bike thing? Peloton. He took his Peloton outside, and in his 45 minutes, he was falling asleep on the bike while working out. But he knew he had to get it done.
Wow.
And that's one of those things where it's like, that's so instilled in my head now. Like, for instance, last weekend, I went to Springfield for my grandmother's 90th birthday. Shout out to Mama. She's the best.
Momo. Shout out Momo. Hopefully you're listening, Momo.
Exactly. we went to Springfield, right? My brother flew in from North Carolina. Party started at 2. He got in at 11. We went and did our workout. I knew we were playing pickleball after, so I was going to count that as a workout. Little did I know, pickleball was inside. So I had 2 inside workouts done. My mom went up to me. She's like, or I said, I did 2 workouts. Am I good? She goes, it's not outside. I said, you're right. Went home at 8:30 that night. They were all drinking in the house, having pizza, everything. I went for a 45-minute walk outside. It had to be done. I had to do it. It was one of those things where it's like it was a no-brainer. It's just like, it's one of those things, it just gets instilled in your head.
Yeah.
You just have to.
So is your mom doing it too?
So I will say, shout out to everyone in this room. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to all my friends that are doing it. And shout out to Clark and Tony who work here, who are doing it currently with me.
Cool. So where are they at in their journey?
I think they're at 32 or 33.
Really?
Or
They're that far
35?
through, huh?
Yeah. They didn't start much
They
after me.
They watch you do it for about 10, 15 days, and
Yeah.
like, fine, I'm going to do it too.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
And
And we have another guy that's doing it too.
Dawson.
Banner
Yeah.
Productions.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Banner
Absolutely.
Productions. And we've had some people fall off, but I still applaud them for trying it.
Yeah.
And hopefully one day they'll do it.
That's cool.
But yeah, I mean, early on, shout out to you, Marquand. You helped me through it.
Oh yeah, man. We were thick and thin.
Shout out to
We were
Marissa.
there.
She helped me too. There's a lot of people that have helped me through this. And big shout out to my mom because she walks with me every morning.
Yeah.
That's cool.
5:30.
So the other workout so it sounds like your outside workout is typically walking for 45 minutes.
Yep.
What's the other workout that you're doing? Talk
So,
about that.
Yeah. So
Is it body weight? Because
Yeah.
talk somebody for me who doesn't belong to a gym and I don't have any
Oh, yeah.
weights in my house doing
Yeah.
a lot of body weight workouts.
So it's kind of funny. So I went and or actually my brother had a dumbbell set
Yeah.
That was up to 50 pounds. It's like one of those ones where you can move the weight and get 10, 20, 30, right? And 5 days of the week, I'm lifting. The other 2 days, I'm doing 2 cardiovascular workouts. So one could be an outdoor walk, one could be pickleball. They both could be outdoor walks / sprints.
Okay.
You know, like he doesn't say you have to lift 7 days a week. You just have to get 2 workouts in. One has to be outside. And recently, it's kind of crazy, but when I do lifting at home, I have the dumbbells and I pull out in my garage. And I'll literally make a bench set. Like the other day, I set up 2 cornhole boards on top of each
You
other.
sent that picture.
Yeah.
I saw that. That was funny.
I set up 2 cornhole boards on top of each other, and I was doing incline. I put a chair behind it, and I put 3 pillows so my back was arched, and I was doing incline bench. You just got to do what it is. You know, you got to make it work.
Yeah.
And so there was just certain things that I do that I would have never done. I would have went inside and played COD. I would have never tried to do it, but had to be done. So yeah, I do 5 workouts a week, and then 2 cardiovascular days where I do 2, usually outdoor.
And are you like running on one of those?
Not
Or
necessarily.
Just both 2 walking?
Yeah,
maybe?
I'm a big proponent on jogging and walking. To me, the way I walk, jogging and walking are the same thing.
Speed walk.
Yeah.
You speed
I
walking.
mean, you've been walking with me. We
Yeah.
don't.
What
It's
are you guys
not a.
doing? You guys, like,
It's
moving
not
like
a.
this, or-
Yeah, it's not a leisure
It
walk.
ain't just a leisure.
I mean,
How many
we're-
miles are you getting in a 45-minute walk?
So usually 2.85.
Okay.
So I mean, we're averaging anywhere from 15 to 16-minute mile.
Oh,
So
that's cool,
it's
man.
I mean, it's not a leisure walk. And running on concrete is bad for your
definitely
body.
hurt.
That's
Yeah.
cool, man.
But
Well,
I'll do sprints on grass. I've been very big on. I've been growing my spiritual a lot, and I've also been doing a lot of grounding where I do a lot of
yeah,
sprints.
take your shoes and
Yep.
socks off.
Do
Yeah,
a lot
in
of
the
sprints on grass.
Fun fact: if you do that on grass and sand, beaches, that kind of stuff, heard that I don't really know but the talk is, I don't know if it's true.
Yeah,
But the talk is that it can help cure cancer or prevent
Absolutely.
cancer in your life.
Absolutely, because the Earth has a magnetic field that helps
Yeah.
fuel your body, and whenever
So-
you connect with it like that,
Yep.
it has crazy things.
So a
to
lot
do
of
with your
times,
health.
when Lake and I are playing in the backyard, I'll take my shoes and socks off, and we're playing barefoot in the grass.
Absolutely, I
So-
think it's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And I've been
Yeah.
doing sprints and stuff. So
Shout out Riley. She's the one that taught me that.
Smart.
Shout out.
Shout out, sis. Absolutely. I think it's important. I think we can bring this all back to self-health
Yes.
care. You
Yep.
know, and essentially that's the kind of business that we're in. That's the industry that we're in. And so when we bring it full circle, when you take care of yourself and when you really push yourself to new goals and new heights, it betters you all around as a person.
I'm super proud of you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's been
I appreciate
it's
it.
been cool to watch you along this journey,
Yeah.
and just like see your growth over
Yeah.
the last 45 days is cool.
30 days left. That's
Yeah,
it.
man, keep it up. I know it's hard. I know it's challenging.
Yeah.
Don't quit, so that way you can have that drink. And
Exactly.
you know how sweet that will be when you take that first
Oh,
sip for
man.
your
Oh, yeah.
birthday on May 18th. You
It's gonna
said
be so awesome.
you know, stick it out for that, man. Those last 30 days. Don't drink whiskey with us at 6:45 in the morning. But no, it does kind of feel a little funny talking about health and wellness.
Yeah.
And we're over
we're
here
over
drinking it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
6:45 in the morning. But no, it is really neat, and it is something that I think a lot of us take for granted. Like we naturally think as we age, you know, we're supposed to add weight, we're supposed to be unhealthier.
Right.
You know, that's like what what society teaches us, and it like tries to train our mind. But the reality is, no. I think that as we get older, like just self health is even that more important. They're
Yeah.
that much more
Your
important.
body's your temple.
Yeah. So you know, it's inspiring me to want to even try and do some better things for myself on a
Absolutely.
health perspective. I don't know about you, but
Absolutely.
it's cool to watch, brother.
Yeah.
So thanks for sharing your story.
Absolutely. And I think one last thing I think is the coolest thing that I have learned, ultimately, if I can leave anybody with like what I've learned from this, you know, the walks by yourself suck. The outdoor workouts by yourself suck. But recently as in like the last 20 days, I have really enjoyed walking by myself. It's a time of self-reflection.
There you go.
You know, and I really can dive into my thoughts and figure out what all I want to do. You know, and like what all I want to achieve, and like just talk about to myself, like my life is not bad, you know. I've been going through a lot, and it's just like knowing that I'm gonna be okay. And God has something in store for everybody, you know.
There you go.
So I really motivate, and one of those things that I was saying is like, whenever I first started this, I always was like, damn, I'm going to post something on Instagram when I'm done, and I can't wait to see people's reactions. Now it's flipped. Now it's like, I don't care what people think. I'm hoping that if I post something on Instagram, it inspires somebody else to do what they want to do, and they didn't think they could do it.
Yeah.
It's true, totally flipped my mindset.
That's amazing.
It's cool,
man.
bro.
It's pretty cool.
Keep it up, bro. I'm inspired. I hope other people inspired. I think they will be.
Proud of you.
Super proud of you. Proud of your growth. Because I know how big of a challenge it's been for you.
Yeah.
And will continue to be even over the next 30 days. It's not, I mean, the finish line is close.
It ain't over, baby.
But it's not over. You got another month.
For sure.
So keep grinding.
We'll do.
And thanks for tuning in on this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And we did a little switch up. We talked about, Talbott over here. He's one of our own. And hopefully you feel a little bit a part of the journey.
For sure. That's what I want.
Through the podcast. And you've seen him not only from when he started this 45 days ago, but even prior.
Yeah.
Yep.
When we first started the podcast, you've been alongside of Talbott and his journey so far. So clap it up, comment what you like, comment if this has inspired you to do 75 hard for yourself.
Yeah.
We love to hear feedback.
Yeah.
And shout out to next time.
Absolutely.
Right.
Cheers, guys.
Whiskey for the soul.
Insurance for the wallets.
Cheers, guys.